I believe education should be a positive milestone in all students' lives. Although no child is the same, I think the same outcome should apply to every student. The purpose of education, in my opinion, should be to discover all students' potential through activities and interests that they enjoy doing, because there may be certain subjects or content that aren't suitable for some children. Why waste time throwing worthless knowledge into their brain when they could be learning something that they actually like? American philosopher Nell Noddings provided one of the first comprehensive theories of care and argued that caring is the foundation of morality. She saw relationships as ontologically basic humanity, where identity is defined by the set of relationships individuals have with other humans. As a pre-service teacher, I have participated in many practical physical education lessons, teaching and learning with students. From these lessons, I was able to see the students' comfort and confidence rise when they were shown care and friendship, not just by me, but by their classmates as well. I would encourage more classrooms to be based around individualism and hands-on activities, mostly related to sport. Individualism is the philosophy that students are individuals who each attain unique potential and character, and sports in general is my passion as an individual and pre-service teacher. Now Nodding says, I do not need to establish a deep, lasting, time-consuming personal relationship with every student. What I must do is to be totally and non-selectively present to each student as he addresses me. The time interval may be brief, but the encounter is total. Noddings believes in proper self-orientated learning styles and empathy for each student, as do I. I believe a child's interests and motivation towards learning are built upon how they feel about their school and education. Although sticking to the current curriculum will be proper for passing on content to the students, creating activities, whether they're to do with sports or not, that are ideal to the student, I think will be beneficial for their learning outcomes. Sports is a great way to get students to be able to socialize and cooperate with their peers and friends, which brings me to my next philosopher, John Dewey. John argued that curriculum should be relevant to students' lives. He saw learning by doing and development of practical life skills as crucial to children's education. He believed that traditional education, as just described, was beyond the scope of young learners. Progressive education, as described by Dewey, should include socially engaging learning experiences that are developmentally appropriate for young children. By figuring out what students like through sports may make their education a lot easier. It also comes with a lot of benefits such as leadership, humbleness, discipline, work ethic, and social interaction, which all factors are useful for the student in the classroom. Dewey believed that human beings learn through a hands-on approach. This places Dewey in the educational philosophy of pragmatism. Pragmatists believe that reality must be experienced. From Dewey's educational point of view, this means that students must interact with their environment to adapt and learn. Students are able to learn their environment, work around problems, and use cooperation and teamwork through sports. Sports is the most hands-on activity you can have. Implementing more physical education into students' lives will benefit them mentally and physically. Also, being outside and teaching students real-life matters such as how to pay bills, how to save money, how to apply for a job, or even how to apply for a loan will be a lot more helpful to some students than some of the content that is taught in schools. Care and real-life activities are the two most important things I would strive to teach the most in my classes one day. Both things can come a long way and truly make school and the rest of a child's life a lot more comfortable and unworried. Myself, Nell Noddings, and John Dewey's philosophies can all link to the first and second Australian professional standards for teachers, which are 1. Physical, social, and intellectual development and characteristics of students, and 2. Understanding how students learn. This is by adapting the classroom and content to suit the student, not the teacher. We are able to develop a better understanding of how the students learn and better understand who our students are as people. By focusing on what our students enjoy in lessons, we will be able to depict what their preferred subjects and activities are, and be able to work around incorporating it more into our schooling. If all our students are participating in more activities that they enjoy doing, they'll want to attend and work harder in school. All teachers should strive to figure out who each of their students are as individuals and be tenacious in trying to discover and understand their unique potential. This can be done with and without sports. It would be beneficial to base classroom expectations around what the student wants to do. This way, more students will be able to find out what they enjoy doing and be confident in their future and what it holds for them.